Welcome back to Never Watch Alone, and we are returning with Fucked Up February. Last week we did a really fucked up movie with Daniel Radcliffe, and now we're coming back with another fucked up movie with Daniel Radcliffe because, well, fucked up is just how Daniel Radcliffe rolls. And joining me, as always, is my good buddy Sean. How you doing, Sean? Man, are you excited to do this one?
I'm doing very well, and I am very excited because, as you said, he enjoys the fucked up movies, and this one is a treat and a half. It's probably one of the best things I saw in the last year, so I'm rather excited.
Oh yeah, dude, you're actually the one who recommended this to me because I didn't hear about this movie a lot, really. But as soon as I saw the image of, Daniel Radcliffe with those crazy eyes and the guns in his bathrobe and the bear slippers, I'm like, oh, it's that, because I've seen that meme
that
a
picture
lot.
was everywhere.
Oh yeah, that really was like everyone's 2020 vibe. Let's be honest. So. Yeah, I saw that initially, and I'm like, oh, it's that. Okay, so I'm fucking in. You don't have to pitch it to me anymore. I'm fucking in. And of course, folks, if you want to just get straight to the movie, as always, there is a button below that will tell you to start the commentary. But that said, because this is a fairly recent movie. This came out in 2019. Let me know, because I already explained my first experience with it. You showed it to me. I sat down and watched it with my fiance. We had a grand old time. What was yours like?
So I obviously I'd seen the picture. A buddy of mine recommended it to me, and post his recommendation, when I Googled the movie, and I saw the anecdote that Daniel Radcliffe decided to do this movie 10 pages into reading the script, when he saw his character trying to figure out how to pee with gun hands. And I read that, and I'm like, I'm watching this movie. I'm going to watch this movie right now. Oh, my God.
Oh, yeah, there really seems to be, a thing with Daniel Radcliffe with these movies, whereas, there has to be one really fucked up, weird, and funny and surreal moment that you have to, the screenwriters have to use to hook him, because it worked for Swiss Army Man, it worked for this movie, so it's, man, just because I forget what else is Daniel Radcliffe doing lately, because this came out fairly recently.
I mean, I don't know super recently, but prior to this, I know, and I think prior to Swiss Army Man, he had done Horns, which is another kind of somewhat fucked up little movie. So I think but he's also done some serious stuff as well. I can't remember the name of it, but he played a movie where he plays an undercover cop infiltrating, neo-Nazi group. So
Imperium, yeah.
Yeah. So he's definitely kind of out there just stretching his acting muscle, and I just think he's doing projects he finds interesting, which I love. It's I think he looks for roles he finds interesting or fun, and is in I'm in, let's do it.
Yeah, because, he already made he made so much fucking money off of Harry Potter that he never really has to work again.
Right.
He's doing this to really just,
Right, but he's also, done Broadway multiple times.
Yes.
So
yes,
he's shown himself that it's no, I'm an actor, I am taking the craft seriously, I am going to have fun. But it's I'm not just here because oh look, I got to be this famous character when I was a kid. It's no, I'm an actor. That's what I'm doing.
Yeah, for real. And you got to give the guy props to that. But I don't know if there's a whole lot to really say about this, because
I think it just has to be experience. I think
it's one of those things that it's just there's not really a whole lot else we can say before we start the show, because it really isn't. It's just one of those movies that the premise speaks for itself. A pacifist with guns, 2 handguns bolted to his hands, and has to fight in an online free for all.
Yup.
That speaks for everything, and you don't really need to say a lot. So I know we're only like 5 minutes in and whatnot, but
well,
you want to?
But yes, I will say this: like this movie could be Guns Akimbo. Parentheses, a cautionary tale for edgelords.
Yeah, it kind of is, isn't it?
But that's
my
it. Yeah,
God.
let's get into it. Let's get into
Yeah,
it because the movie will speak for itself.
Exactly. We're gonna whip right into this. Like we are going Guns Akimbo hard in. So, folks, if you got the movie on Blu-ray, it is streaming on Amazon Prime. You also can get it on Vudu or YouTube or Google Play Movies or wherever. But either way, I hope you got a copy queued up, ready to go, because we are starting Guns Akimbo in 3, 2, 1, click. Right away, we got the again. It's always the weird indie film logos. Although this one's Lionsgate.
Yeah,
I know. Well, I know for a fact that it's gonna be followed by a whole bunch of other weird ones.
That's actually, I mean, I see them do more television than film, but Saban Films is not that unheard of.
Yep. I guess that's again for the weird film nerds. Now, right away.
And now here you go. Like you're into like, oh, okay. What are these companies?
Mm-hmm. Because remember, movies cost the movie themselves costs a lot of money, but it's like.
But do remember, there's usually at least one production company name in here that is only here because it was made to be the company to get sued to protect all the other companies.
Yeah. Indie stuff is weird. And now we've got our main thing, Schism. Yeah, we've gone from gladiatorial combat, asking for blood, and now it's we're putting all that shit online, and we're putting it to dubstep. Although I really do love the design of this, especially the car there.
And right out the gate, you got Samara here. Just this girl is going balls to the wall with her career, and I'm for it. I mean, I love the choices she's making as an actress.
Yeah, man. Like I recently saw her in Bill and Ted 3, which she was wonderful.
Yeah.
In. I'm trying to think some of the other stuff, because I also saw her in The Babysitter, which was it was a fucked up crazy ride of a movie, but as far as like a horror movie, it was like you really have to stretch your belief and whatnot, but she's wonderful in it, so that's cool.
I do love the doing "Spin Me Right Round" as the opening song here.
Oh yeah. The soundtrack in this movie is fucking phenomenal. And of course, now we get some actual spinning right round. Oh yeah. And speaking of spinning and camera moves and shit, the one thing that I really took away from this movie, outside of look, check it out, this sequence directed by Zack Snyder, but the one thing that I really took away from it is, like, they clearly had a camera rig where they could rotate the camera, and make it go sideways, upside down, and all that stuff.
Yep.
They really got their money's worth with that camera rig.
Oh yeah.
That was the one thing, because I'm like, wow, they really like using this rig. And now we got our narration by Mr. Dan Radcliffe himself. And that's the other thing that I noticed about this movie. I'm like, man, he's really gotten good at his American accent.
Oh yeah.
Because I think I remember it was my fiance. We were watching this for the first time. There's the title drop.
Although not actually filmed in America.
Yeah.
It's set in America, but filmed in New Zealand.
And also with a touch of Hong Kong or Tokyo, maybe? Uh-huh. Yep. We've all been there, man. But I remember it was my fiance who was like listening to his voice in this, and he's like, "This sounds so unnaturally like him." You know, it's like it's weird hearing him with an American accent. Oh God! Right away, it's yeah. Oh Lord. So what was he say? He's essentially trolling the trolls.
Yes.
Okay. Oh boy. Okay, this is another part of the movie that I thought was really fun. The over the top. Basically, this is like the the much yuppier hipster version of what's his name from Office Space? Bill Lumbergh. Do you get that vibe too? Like just the more dude bro,
yeah,
in your face version of Bill Lumbergh from Office Space.
Yeah.
Also, it might just be me. It's definitely like the shirt, but he looks like the Sandman from the Spider-Man comics.
Yeah.
Oh, and then there's the famous bear slippers. I actually have those slippers, to believe it or not. Maybe I should do like you remember the that famous picture of Daniel Radcliffe, where he's standing, holding a burning bush and screaming. Have you ever seen that photo?
Yes, I have.
Okay.
Took me a minute to recall, but yeah.
Yes, and for those of you who are watching or like listening on YouTube, through the magic of editing, boom, there's the image. But I've always wanted to do a photo shoot of myself in this fashion, like a tribute image, but wearing his wardrobe from Guns Akimbo. Just to make it a lot more trashy and gross and nasty and loud and just more funny. I think as a photographer, I can pull that off. Oh boy!
So we're getting to one of what I feel. I mean, I understand the necessity of it for this movie, but
yes,
the level of just like what I see as lack of caution and sanity here. If somebody's hitting me, like if I'm online going after somebody and they're hitting me with like, this is your IP address, this is where you live, I'm not sleeping there that night.
No, especially when you're dealing with gladiatorial combat with real weapons.
Right? Like,
dude, don't. You are literally poking a giant scorpion with a very short stick.
Right, and one of the things to me is just like...
Oh, yep, there it is.
Yeah, he's freaking out, but I'm like, okay, figure this out. These people have managed to stay off the police's radar while putting this stuff across the internet.
Yeah.
That's not who you fuck with if you're not an A1 hacker.
Yeah, you gotta be, like, top-notch for that kind of shit.
You best be S tier, man.
Oh, this whole shit. How do you feel? Because I think we had a conversation earlier about Manic Pixie Dream Girls. Is this? Would you put this in that category here?
No, just because, or if it is, it's intentionally done as like parody, haha, send up kind of thing. Because
okay, so it's
by
like
the time, all right, that's dead. Manic Pixie Dream Girl, like, it's been killed.
Yeah, that's very true.
So I don't. No one's doing that like an intentional thing right now, in my mind.
And if they're, and yeah, you're now that you mention it, yeah, you're probably right. Is they'll use that kind of trope-ish, or at least that visual language of the trope, to get you into that mindset. But they're like, no, we're not doing that.
Right.
Which and plus it also is to, but it really does help show what kind of a pathetic character that Daniel Radcliffe really is in this movie. Because he is he's super sad in this movie. And I think that's the reason why I really wanted to tackle this kind of shit.
And you know, I mean, to me, it's just, I don't know. I mean, it's a very sad character for sure, but I think it's one of those things where it's like, I have a whole lot of respect for people who don't know what they want to do with their life and are still trying to figure it out. Like, I get that. I have a lot less respect for someone who's like, well, my life is just sad and pathetic, and I've just decided to lean into it.
Yeah, and although he's, where is he on that spectrum for you? At least on your radar, because he seems to be somewhere in the middle.
No, I see it more that he's just sad and pathetic and leaning into it. You know, it's like, oh, I'm just gonna keep being sad and pathetic.
Well, things are about to change here. I love this guy. Now I forget who. Okay, who is the Ned Dennehy,
who we last saw on this podcast in Mandy.
You're right. That's because I'm like, where do I remember seeing this guy?
He was the second command of the cult leader.
That's right. You're totally right, dude. Yeah, and of course he also has a little history with Daniel Radcliffe, because he started out in Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows Part 1. Granted, he had a very, 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 very small role.
Right.
But, you know, I think, you know, now that his career is starting to pick up, because literally Harry Potter was like his first major credit that he ever got.
Right.
And he's now been picking it up and whatnot. And I think, you know, Daniel Radcliffe must have been friends with him on set or something, and like recommended him, like, oh yeah, this guy could play a fucked up villain. Oh shit.
I do love the camera work in this movie, though. As you were touching on like earlier, I mean, it's really well done.
The style is a lot of fucking fun. And this, I love the visual references to Saw in this.
Well, my whole thing, like, at this point, like, please just kill me.
I know, right? Just fucking kill me, man. This is bullshit. But right here, this camera motion here, where it does the full rotation, because I realized, you know, I could see in my camera, you know, in my DP's eye,
right,
I can see the rig that they obviously they got for this movie, and I thought, oh, that's really cool. When I saw this shot, I'm like, oh, that's a lot of fun. That's really disorienting. That's different. I like that. But then they just hammer you with that. I feel like they got that rig for really this one shot, and the DP of the movie was just like, holy shit, this is a lot of fun. Let's really milk this thing. Let's get our money's worth for this rig. And of course now, okay, this is another thing that really surprised me. Even though I'd seen the image of him with the guns, you know, in his hands, with that crazed look in his eye, I did not know until watching this that they were bolted to his hands.
Oh yeah. So
this is a new like level of horror.
Right. It's like, what the hell?
And of course, like, it lends to some really great comedy here. Because I can imagine as an actor, this must have been a fun challenge for Daniel Radcliffe. Oh shit. Yep. Yeah. Although there's one weird thing about this movie that I've questioned, I think, for a while. How do you fit 50 rounds into that gun?
Look at his arms.
Oh,
I think they have some kind of feed going on.
Okay, so there's like a weird clip extension.
Yeah, there's some kind of feed happening.
Okay. Because I always wondered, like, 50, because I fired handguns, like, they can at most hold, like, maybe 15 rounds, maybe.
20 or 20 plus with a mag extension, but even then, like, you're not going to, if you have a 50 mag, it's going to be extensively long.
Well, it won't just be long. It'll be like a drum barrel underneath your hand.
And that's what that's what I see those things attached to his arms as being. Like, they have a weird ammo feed and extension system in there.
Right. That's what I was thinking, too. I'm like, is that it, maybe?
Well, but I appreciate the fact that, like, even if that's not how it would work or impractical, they took the time to make it visually a thing.
Yes. Yes. Well. Oh, boy. I love this montage here. The drugs. This is fucking Nyx. Jesus.
Again, I love the song choices.
Right? Dude. Oh, up the ass and in the face. Oh, man. Dude. Can you imagine her being... because she was already with Keanu Reeves in Bill and Ted, but now I kind of want to see her in a John Wick movie because she's pulling some kick-ass gun fu here. And she is just hamming it fucking up. I mean, look at this... Look at the maniacal smile on her face, man.
I don't recall if they do a close-up of it, but on the side of her guns, she has written kindness. So that she is killing people with kindness.
That's a great joke. Ballroom Blitz! Oh my god. And right there, it's like, they're like, oh my god, they're really using that rig.
And I love the joke that she has Legos on her knuckles because of how much it hurts to get my Legos.
That's fucking good, man. Whoo, boy. Also, she is just hella intimidating. Can we?
Oh, yeah.
Like, god damn. Oh, shit. Yeehaw! Gone. Like fucking Michael Myers, man. Is it me or okay, so I really think who is, I gotta remember who is directing this. Jason Lee Howden. Honestly, I feel like he should be in charge of the DC universe. Doesn't this feel like a DC movie? Like, you see the guy.
I could definitely see this feeling like something out of Vertigo.
Well, I'm also, because like a lot of the visuals that I see with the Schism's Lair, I'm getting very Batman Arkham Asylum vibes to it, or that whole franchise. Is it just me?
No, I mean, I could definitely...
Okay, what is this shit?
Right. I can definitely see that. I mean, I. Sorry, that outfit.
I know, right? The bad mustache, man. Okay, but how did she get that easily into the police database?
They explain that a little later, based on stuff.
I know, but with that mustache though, like it's
Well,
one thing to waltz in.
it's not. It's not. Getting into the database is the easy part because we learn about that.
Yeah.
It's how did nobody notice? How did she get into the room?
Okay, here's the scene. The scene that Daniel Radcliffe is like, oh my god, I'm doing this. And it does lend to a really great question. Is like, you got guns bolted to your... Dude, hydrate. Hydrate. Oh, God. The fake dick.
Right.
Just don't... See, this is what happens when you rob people of their thumbs.
Yep. The fact
I don't look
that
crazy at all.
Right. The fact that he's like, I'm not even going to try to do shoes. I'm just doing slippers. Like.
Yep. But just... and the way he looks himself in the mirror, he's just like, no, this is happening. Like, let's do this. And again, a great physical comedy for Daniel Radcliffe to chew on.
But also, the whole, like, you are going to go out on the street in a large metropolitan area, just guns.
With guns and a bathrobe and fuzzy slippers.
I like that she still has $1 up her nose from snorting coke.
Oh, yeah. She's that hopped up, man. Although, I'm just a little amazed, for as good as her gun fu was, that she missed. Right then and there.
Yeah, well.
Well, the movie has to happen. So
well, she did hit him.
Yeah. Oh, I do love her. Yeah, she's like, nice fat cage, bitch. You need a tetanus shot is what you need, sir. Fuck boy. Dude, shut up. She is not here to... She does not give two shits.
I love that they have Hard Target playing, which is a movie about people trying to hunt people.
Yes, good choice. Good choice. Because they didn't want to just go with any old shooter action movie.
Well, it's also a John Woo one, so like respect.
Oh yeah, of course.
Even though of that time, I do prefer.
Ow.
I do prefer Surviving the Game for the movies of that era, just because I think Ice-T did a great job. But
right. But it's a nice little homage because he's the man who perfected the dual wielding pistols in movies.
And there, right there, you can clearly see the kindness on her gun.
Oh man, because I think we both have the lesson that you should never stick your dick in crazy. And with that lesson, oh god, I hate that. I hate that line. Like, everything looks so HD. But it's like looking at Samara Weaving in this and her performance, like, oh, I feel so disturbed how turned on I am, and of course this moment here. I love this. No. Oh, this son of a bitch is gonna get shot in the face by the cops. He's well. I don't know if he's a crackhead. I don't know. Does he look like a crackhead? Because
he doesn't look like a person who's sane.
Well, I was gonna say it's like he doesn't look so much like he's on crack or anything, but he looks more like he's on meth.
I mean, he looks like he's on something. That's.
Oh man, I forgot how much I need to get the soundtrack because these action beats are top notch. This honestly, the more I'm watching this with the colorful like noir designs with the neon and the graffiti and the weird oh no. But the more I look at the color schemes and the production design, the more I realize these people probably should have done a DC movie.
Oh, I mean, yeah, it would have. I mean,
this feels like a...
Maybe they will. I mean, maybe they'll see this and be like, we need this guy.
Maybe, because honestly, the way Samara Weaving moves and the way... she honestly would be a really good contender for a Harley Quinn. Because I really like Margot Robbie's really good and great. I love her enthusiasm. I love her performance and whatnot. But I kind of want to see what Samara Weaving would have done in her stead, like... Because...
I don't know. I mean, I think there's better characters for Samara. Like, honestly, I would like to see her a gender twist version of Deadshot.
Ooh, no, wait. Oh, wait, no. Well, they already did it, and I'm kind of happy the way that they're going with it. But maybe it's like Domino.
Yeah, or oh, what is that? Gosh, I can't even remember the name of the character right now. It's not Deadshot, but
you losing it? You Googling it?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, shit.
Deathstroke.
Okay.
She could be a great, female Deathstroke. Her intensity, perfect.
Yeah, but she wouldn't have those crazy eyes to show off. Because unfortunately,
Yeah.
That's
one
why
crazy eye. One crazy eye.
Still, I just picture that outfit, that exact vibe that she's giving off right now. Just put a pair of pigtails on her. That's Harley Quinn. For real, with the bazooka, the bitch ass attitude, and all the the crazy drugged up tattoos, and that to me is weirdly Harley Quinn.
That is okay. First off, it's comics, so there have been many iterations of the character. Yes, that is an iteration of the character, but DC doesn't seem to want to go that hardcore with anything right now.
And it's weird though because Birds of Prey was totally rated R.
Right.
That's totally weird to me. Even though it was totally aimed at 15, 16-year-olds, who want to go through their goth phase, for their Sweet 16 and whatnot, couldn't actually go to the theater and watch it unsupervised because they really needed to have to break a guy's kneecap over graphically.
Yeah.
It's weird. It's weird. He's like, I'm sorry, can you please, oh, yeah, that's the good stuff. No, I'm not okay, look at me! Well, this is awkward. Oh, boy. The cringe is so real, isn't it?
Yeah.
He's like, I am seeing someone. Yeah, but it's not the way you think. She's trying to kill me. Please help. Oh, yeah, that's right. She hasn't seen him yet. Please don't freak out. Please don't freak out. Please don't freak out. It's cool. Help. This guy can't get a break. I said don't freak out.
It's like he wasn't pulling guns on you. They're bolted to his hands, you crazy woman.
Yeah,
I mean,
there it is again.
I can partially understand how a sensible person would do that, but at the same time, it's like, damn, like, that's also pretty cold.
Yeah, well, you know, she's probably got, like, some major history there. The comments are amazing. I really love how at the end of the day, this is all just for sheer entertainment, because that's what humanity craves. Oh boy. Fuckface. I imagine that's his actual name. Oh, you know, yeah, man, the more I watch this, the more I'm thinking of, like, the current DC, like, the best parts of the current DC universe. You know, outside of Wonder Woman. What I mean is it's reminding me of Birds of Prey.
I mean, this is the type of comic book movie style I would love. I agree with you, but I just don't see them being that risky.
At least not now, you know, especially after, like, you know, Wonder Woman 1984 not doing that great.
But see, they should be, but that's why they should be risky. What you're doing isn't working. Kick out the jams, man.
Yeah, I just wish that they'd find a tone already. Because, you know, at first they were like, we're very serious with Batman v Superman. We are very serious. And then Justice League, oh, we're going to be a little bit lighter, but we're still going to keep it a little edgy. And then with Shazam, we're going to be really silly. And then, you know, Birds of Prey comes along and is like, we're going to be edgy, but hot topic.
Right.
And then with Wonder Woman 1984, we're going to be silly, but it's the 80s. And it's just like, dude, pick a tone. Marvel figured this out. So
well, but I as somebody who reads DC Comics, I think that's long been a problem. I mean, they switch writers, and when a writer switches, too often a book's entire, like, tone and feel massively shifts.
Yeah.
And I think that's...
Why didn't he do this earlier?
Right?
Although, this guy, Rice Darby, this is by far... Okay, so we talked a lot about, you know, Samara Weaving and Daniel Radcliffe. This guy is probably, like, one of the funnier bits of the whole fucking movie.
He is. Although this is also one of the cringiest parts of this movie.
It is, but it works. It works. Though.
Well, so I just have a massive aversion to things I find, like, disgusting as in a consumption thing. So the whole hot dog thing is just like, no.
I think what the line that really got it for me is like, you look like you're on crack. Oh, hey, by the way, you want some crack?
Right.
And I like that he keeps his New Zealand accent. That's a lot of fun. Yeah, actually, we saw him in What We Do in the Shadows, right? He was one of the werewolves, right?
I think so, yeah.
He was also, I think he was also in, what was it? The Jumanji sequels. Like, he was the guy that gets them in. Yeah.
I love the little throw here that, like, they use the M&Ms on the desk to show, like, this guy is not like he's a cop, but he's clearly also sus.
Yeah. Although I'm like, dude, how did you not see that? For real. Like, how arrogant do you have to be to spell? You might as well have spelled out, I am a villain in this story
Right.
in the M&Ms. You seriously, like, come on, you guys. I get that it's a style and whatnot, but whatever. But, you know, at the end of the day, I never said that this was supposed to be a masterpiece anyway, right?
Right.
Is it entertaining and is it cool? Yes.
Well, right, but see, that in and of itself makes it a masterpiece of that genre. Masterpieces are not necessarily like, this is a masterpiece of cinema. This is a masterpiece of action entertainment. Period.
That and, you know, just the other reason why we're here is it's a beyond all fucked up.
Right?
Oh, God, this is what you were talking about. We got half a cold hot dog. I also love that he's... Not only is he a pacifist, a pathetic pacifist, but he's also a vegetarian.
Right.
And he's forced to eat a hot dog.
Oh, man. I cannot even... Oh.
I can see you just like averting your eyes from the screen, just where I'm just like, no, make the vegetarian eat the hot dog. Let's make this shit entertaining. Also, give all the improv to Rice Darby here. Like he's having the time of his life. No, you want me to feed you? It's like, all right, let's do this. Let's, oh boy. Oh, next to the condom and the and the used heroin bag.
Stop talking.
Yum. Oh yeah, eat that. Yeah. Oh God. Oh God. Why would it have been there for that long? I love that he's debunking all these homeless things while still kind of reassuring them at the same time. Want to smoke some crack? Yes. And of course the face.
You know, at this...
Yeah.
After what you've gone through that day, is a massive stimulant that bad of an idea?
No. Honestly, I probably would have taken the crack. I probably would have. Because, Jesus Christ.
Especially when you know you are being hunted by a real coked up crazy.
Yes. Bitch. Oh, shit. Edward Gun Hands. I can't believe he's actually... So why is he going to work again?
I think he's trying to get his one friend's help.
That's right, because, you know, he doesn't have a whole lot of friends in the world. No shit. He's like, no, it's not what you fucking think. This is different. It's in my front pocket. Could you please get it? This is a long... This is a long story. It's really complicated, I swear. still warm.
By the way, that's a bad sign when your ex is your background image.
Yeah. You know, it's actually to the point where, okay, so very interesting question. Do you feel sorry about this guy and what he's going through?
Oh, yeah. I mean, yeah, like, dude, like, how do I put this?
Because I feel like I'm on the same boat here, but yeah, I want to know.
Oh, I love this.
Yes.
This is cathartic.
Oh my God. I think this is the moment where everyone just... The catharsis is, you're right, is so strong. Shut the hell up.
Sometimes you just let people walk away.
Yep. I love what he gets to say here. The dialogue is amazing. No, he's gonna shoot you in the fucking face. Oh, yeah. Dude, for real. Dude, come on. Let me have this. Oh, God, in the face. Well, I guess he doesn't have to worry about his boss anymore. That's the shit. Oh, my God. It's crazy because, you know, my fiance, she works in an office, you know, doing graphic design and whatnot. She constantly has her headphones in and whatnot. I can totally see her being that guy. Just jamming to his tunes, completely oblivious that there's a gun battle going on. Fucking do it, Jesus! Shut the fuck up, dude! Oh my God, for real. Nope.
He's my new favorite.
Well, it is pretty ballsy to take on an armed felon with a Nerf gun.
Oh, yeah.
That actually got...
I mean, you shot a Nerf gun at a woman who just shot your boss in the head.
With an automatic weapon, no less. Oh, yeah, of course. Having to try to figure out how to fucking drive.
It was...
Oh, shit. Motherfucker. Come on, you can do it. Run away.
Also, the punk bullet belt on Nyx. Love it.
Yeah, for real, dude. I'm trying to think what other DC villain she could be, because she's just giving me that vibe, you know? I'm trying to scroll through, like, all the categories of DC female villains that are really great that I know that she could really sink her teeth into. Her crazy fucking teeth in. Because I don't know. Do you know any of the good ones off the top of your head? Because I'm still
not off the top of my head. Although she has the attitude for like Static Shock.
Yeah, a little bit. Because, man, I'm trying to think of all the like really great, you know, DC female supervillains and whatnot.
Oh, sorry, not Static Shock. It's Livewire. I had the name.
Oh
wrong,
my
yeah.
God, you're right, Livewire.
Yeah, I think she'd be a
awesome.
perfect Livewire.
Yeah, dude. Put that shit, dude. Make a good
Right?
Superman movie just so she can be Livewire. That would be a lot of fun.
Yeah, she would be an absolutely great live wire.
Yeah, man. Lori Petty, I know, would definitely give her a blessing. Holy shit. Whoa! Some more Snyder vision coming at you. Ow. Ow. He really should be dead from that.
Oh, yeah.
But alas, we have...
Did I win?
Did I win? Alas, we still have about 50 minutes of a movie. God damn, she is like the fucking Terminator. And I think at one point she really does have like a red eye kind of going later in the movie. As a matter of fact, I think when they were making this, they're like, yeah, I really want, you know, her character to be very much like the Terminator in that she's just an unstoppable fucking force. Ow. 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 It's like watching those people like shooting shotguns for the first time, and they're putting the butt of the gun over their shoulder and not on it.
Right.
Oh my god. She is so much fun. Did you hear that she liked to stay in full costume after the long days of shooting?
And she'd she'd be refused service at diners because she just was freaking people out with how she looked.
Which, in all fairness, I don't blame them that much. But
I mean, but
I'm
her
sure
costume
she's a
is
real...
bad. Her costumes are badass, and I mean, I would want to stay dressed like that too.
Oh, exactly. Like if I were her and I was like rocking a costume like that, I'll be like, can I keep this? Like, can I keep my wardrobe for the movie? Oh, shit. Flashbacks. You know, you would think for a homicidal lunatic, explosions wouldn't bother them that much.
Right. It could also be the fact of the position she was already in. So, like, she's in a position that was reminiscent of how she was when that happened, and then there's a fire, and it's like too many things aligned.
Dude, for real, like, you're gonna... Dude. Motherfucker! Even in GTA, they won't stop like that. Like, you pull out...
I love that he's like, I get it.
He's like, guys, I get it, but I really need help. I love how he has to get creative with this shit. Because I just... Oh, he just really has to get creative with this kind of shit. I was trying to tell you, but you maced me. Yeah. No, that's not... You said you thought the shit with Rice Darby was really cringy. This is the part that gets cringy for me.
I mean, it is a bit cringy, but at the same time, that's also part of the problem. Is like you have a lot of generational people, people of a younger generation who it's like their circumstances are shit, so that makes them think they're shit, which is not equivalency.
No.
But I understand the difficulty of trying to, be positive and have confidence and that, you know, life is going well and to strive for the things you want when everything seems to be going to shit all the time.
Yeah.
Yay, capitalism.
Yay! Kill me, please. Also, you know what I just realized? Schism, Schism, just why I keep going back to DC. It's not just like the colorful graffiti, the bright neon colors, and the fast camera works and the crazy styles. But Schism's look and makeup and the tattoos, he straight up, I'm going to say it, he straight up looks like Diablo from Suicide Squad.
I do quite like Cypress Hill and enjoy some inclusion here.
Yeah.
I did grow up in San Diego, and so I'm from, you know, Southern California in the late 80s, early 90s, so my kind of jams.
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm. Okay, for real, I'm literally going to have to just, like, download the soundtrack somewhere, because this shit has some slapping tunes. Oh, God. Okay. He's trying to save you, man. And holy shit, she's got a minigun. Oh. Yay! Oh. Oh my god, the minigun. Woo! You know, like, I heard a lot of people complaining how, like, half the movie is just Daniel Radcliffe wanting away like a pussy. And you kind of get that because he only has 100 bullets.
Right.
But
like, they give a great premise for it.
True. But, like, to those detractors who say, oh, man, I really wish that there were more Guns Akimbo from him. Like, dude, you're getting a smorgasbord from her.
Right.
It balanced, like, it. Look, the fact that he's a running away and a pussy, like, yeah, that doesn't make for interesting action sequences at all. But thankful, like, or the over-the-top crazy insanity that you're advertised. But that's what Samara Weaving is here for.
Right, and when he finally leans into it later, it makes it that much more fun.
Yes, exactly. So, I know you were promised a lot of, like, more blood, guts, guns, and mayhem. But again, it's not supposed to.
You never forget your first one.
Oh yeah. Boy, he really must have hit him right on the jugular. Oh, that fake blood is so fake.
Yes.
It's actually kind of hilarious. Nope. Yep.
Although the blood on him is now somewhat dry that quickly, so it's like, yeah, it's like CGI'd blood.
No, that was definitely practical. Like, it had its viscous consistency.
Yeah. Well, maybe, but like, it just didn't apply to the shirt thereafter. I mean, that's back to being dried blood.
Oh, shit. Honestly, it's just one of those things that we chalk up here that we talk about on the podcast. It's just movie bullshit.
Yep.
Which
is fine. I don't mind. Like, that does not detract from the funness of this
Not
movie.
at all. Not at all. Now, here's where things kind of slow down and whatnot, and where, we get, I guess spoilers. Like, you get people who are watching, you've seen this movie. Y'all know what I'm talking about. But the detective here, who's the father of Nix. How do you feel about the whole sympathetic, like emotional arc here? Because it feels as I understand what they're doing here, but like to tie emotions and heartbreak and past trauma into this weird mayhem of entertainment. It sounds weird for me to say this, but it feels weirdly out of place here for me.
I mean,
because it really is like hammy and cliche and relatively boring compared to the rest of the movie, but at the same time, it does kind of tie in. I don't know.
Well,
It's
I
weird.
see the necessity of it because it ties a lot of different threads together that makes other stuff that seemed completely implausible then plausible. So
Very
I'm
true.
Not,
Like you said
really
about the
that.
yeah, like you said about the infiltrating the police department.
Exactly. So I'm not really against that that take on things.
Mm-hmm. And it's right there and then where you're like, oh, that's Nix as a girl. Bummer. Yeah, no, she's kind of gone off the deep end.
Yeah, but I mean, what parent isn't going to try and save their kid?
Very true. But yeah, I seriously love the lair, especially with the color designs. Oh no! I really love this. That's some Terry Gilliam shit right there, man.
Yeah.
The extreme close-up wide-angle shit. And right there with the man, the M&Ms, that's like a weird calling card as far as like underground death cults. I know, right? I know, right? Okay, now he needs to die. I took that a little personally. I feel like they're unapologetically channeling the inner Heath Ledger here. This is how crazy Batman's made Gotham.
Right.
You want order in Gotham. The more that I'm watching this, the more I feel like this is the best DC movie never made. Sort of like how Charade with Audrey Hepburn and Cary Grant is the greatest Hitchcock movie he never directed.
I do love Charade.
That's a great film. Wonderful little movie. We should do that sometime. Maybe when we're doing classics. And as for all of you who are listening out there who haven't seen it, check it out. It's from the 60s. It's actually in the public domain, so you can actually check it out just about anywhere you need to. Charade, starring Cary Grant and Audrey Hepburn. Wonderful little movie. That feels like B-roll from John Wick. Oh my god. Okay, I just had a thought. Can you imagine? Because this is from Lionsgate, right? So unfortunately, we can't have a crossover. But I do know that Lionsgate also produced the John Wick movies.
Yes, they do.
I kind of want Guns Akimbo and John Wick to cross over. John Wick versus Schism. Like, he's the #1 fighter.
Dude,
that
he would annihilate them.
Yeah, he would. He's already an internet meme, and I love it. Okay. A little patronizing, but okay. It gets a laugh out of me, that's for sure. Oh my god, I still love these colors, man. I forget who was the Stefan Kupik is the DP? Oh. No. And we all know that's not her. She's fine. Dude, shut up. Oh, is that his work buddy?
Yup.
Sad. $72 bullets. You know, that's another thing. Maybe it was because we couldn't, or what was it? Brian Arezolo's 100 bullets.
Yeah,
because that would be
yeah.
Because honestly, that would be a great alternate title for this movie. 100 bullets.
Yeah.
And even better is if the count of the bullets stayed in the corner of the screen for the entire movie. Like, I don't know if you ever did you ever get like a special edition DVD of the movie Scarface?
No.
There is a special feature on the DVD, and I believe also on the Blu-ray, where they have a counter of the F-bombs dropped, the amount of bullets dropped, and the amount of bodies. It's a lot of fun. And I kind of want to have something like that for this movie. No. That's all and he's dead now. Even this guy's fucking watching. What? Okay, what the hell is it with this locker room? He's not dead. We've got half an hour longer than we've got. We still got half an hour in a movie. Cocaine, man. Really? He's such a dick. You know what he reminds me of now? He reminds me of Dennis Hopper in his, like, at the peak of his career. Isn't,
Yeah,
can't you kind of see that?
I
like,
can see where you're going, yeah.
Like, I'm thinking of, like, him in Waterworld. where he was just fucked up nutball and having way too much fun playing, just hamming it up. Also, those masks here, again, I know I keep going back to the DC universe. I know it's boring. It's boring. I sound like a broken record, but that's just straight.
I mean, you're going back there because you're so disappointed in it, and you like this, and you want it to be more like this.
I am disappointed with the DC universe, man. Like, they ruined Superman. Batman v Superman was a piece of shit. And if you don't really believe, if you really want me to go into that, I did the extended cut with a friend of mine who loved it, and we get to argue the whole time. So you can check out that episode.
Link below.
Yeah, for real. But these masks, if those were... Oh, right there. Dude, another little DC thing. You remember he's like, okay, like in The Dark Knight where they bring in the Joker's body? That's
yep.
500. Boom! Man, all the DC tropes are in this. But those masks, even though, like, if those were clown masks, I would have said that's straight up from Arkham City. Straight up, you know? Have you played the Arkham games?
Oh, yes.
Good times, right?
Indeed.
And right there, we might as well have a Batmobile. Am I right? Hi. Ow, ow, ow. Oh yeah, this was all planned. Aha! Diet Dennis Hopper, right? Oh my god, do you know what would be another really great Dennis Hopper role that to be inspired by for this guy? His role in Speed. Pop quiz, hot shot. Shit, dude, man, Speed is one of my all-time favorite action movies, like, ever. Like, that shit is just golden. We should do that sometime later this week. Yeah. Killed your mama, killed your brother, now killed your papa. So you... Hi! I know this is really awkward, but y'all wanna... But I do love it. You know, okay, outside of her wardrobe, I can imagine Samara Weaving like, hey, can I have my pistol? Like, can I keep that prop?
Right.
Because honestly, if I'm acting in movies, especially with fun that are as fun looking as these, I would definitely want to take home either a costume or a prop. You know?
Yeah. The only guns I think would be more fun than these are the ones from Romeo and Juliet.
Oh yeah, that's right. Actually, I think if I really wanted, yep. Although the one
I love her
Guns,
so much.
I know she's got just such a bitch attitude, and it's so charming. I'm sorry, that sucks. She's got a happy face.
She's got to do some rips.
Oh yeah. To keep up with this shit? Oh, I bet you. Go on. Dude, hi. And now we get so now we're in our final 20 minutes of the movie, and now we get to finally
violent crescendo.
Yes. Oh yeah, dude. The look on her face in all these shots. She is just having the time of her life.
And we got Iggy on the soundtrack. I love it.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, more Snyder Vision. Gotta love it. Man, they really, really love that rotating camera rig.
Yep.
They're here. They're dead. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh man, who did the music to this? Because this is good shit. Ines Rotov. I'm gonna have to see if I can find the original soundtrack because this shit is good. That is probably the most over-the-top villain reading I've seen since Batman and Robin, where they're like, "Kill the heroes! Kill them! Yes! Destroy everything!" Oh, damn. It's just some dick blood. What? Oh, man. Also, there's another thing you gotta really love about this is, boy, they really play around with those masks just so that they can keep using those three. For real.
A spork.
I know, right? But you gotta love how they're clever. They're really being smart with the masks, just so that they can keep using those three same stunt guys.
Right.
Reddit. So Reddit. Yeah, that is exactly how internet YouTubers would react.
Yep.
He's not even watching. Oh boy. The internet is vast and full of shit, isn't it? Yeah, so is DC and Marvel. What do you expect? You gotta make some money, man. You gotta really pump the gas on that moneymaker, bruh. Oh, this gal. Just I love the how bonding they're getting over these bonding with their bonding over military grade shotguns.
Right. Also, fun fact, that vest would not be working anymore, so I know they're using it for fun, but he would have been dead as dead right there.
Yeah, but again, we still got 20 minutes left of a movie.
Yep.
Oh, this guy.
Oh, this fight
is amazing. Oh, shit. This guy has to be coked up as much as she is. Oh, shit. We got the hammer. Oh, you know not entertained. Ooh, shit. Ah! And now comes my favorite line in the entire movie.
Yup.
Oh, shit. That's the best line in the whole damn movie.
It really is.
Ow, ow, ow. Lots of internal bleeding. Lots of broken bones there. You know, she should have wasted her, like, right there and then, if she was smart. Just in the face. In the face and then in the dick. Shit. Oh, shit. You just made a mistake. You just unleashed her power up. Didn't MC Hammer, isn't MC Hammer in the soundtrack on this?
Maybe.
When he says hammer time. Ooh, one bullet left. Oh boy. Again, another Joker reference. This is, I'm just going to declare this as the greatest DC movie never made.
To be fair, that, you know, putting a smile on a face is not uncommon. And her fingers are magically back.
I have the power. And now we got Super Freak. Right on. Ooh, the X-rays. Mortal Kombat finishing move shit right here.
Right?
Oh my god, can you imagine?
For crotch shots.
Dude, can you imagine this kind of ooh, yeah. Ow. Oh, shit. That's a lot of propane and propane accessories right there, I tell you what. Kill him now. Oh, shit. Damn. Excuse me? Get to the chopper! Dude, stop pointing guns at me. Yeah. I love that she has to put it back on. Oh, God. Why? What? Wow. Less Nintendo, more COD. Yeah, I'm with this dude. Like, fuck this. I'm out. He does. does look like he was drawn with a Sharpie. Oh my god, these people are so fucking crazy and charismatic.
Yep. Things you actually cannot do in real life. Shoot desert eagles one-handed.
No, you cannot. And if you, the only way you can is if you've got arms like Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Even then, probably not. Your arm's still gonna go like woo, like
yeah.
You can't hold it steady.
it's kind of like like a 44 Magnum.
Yeah.
Those things are fucking elephant guns, man.
But worse.
Yes. So. Okay. .44 Magnum, right? What? Well, speak of the devil. We were just having fun. Get to the chopper.
It's the only way out.
And now she's thinking of her only way out. Also, lots of cocaine. Lots of cocaine is what I imagine. I love how there's a sort of weird, not friendship here with between the two of them.
Camaraderie.
Yeah. Oh, she is going full Scarface. Just getting shot like a motherfucker and just like, oh, is that all you got? I'll kill all you motherfuckers.
Well, it's because while they see one enemy, she sees four.
Holy shit. Boom. That is a cool effect, though. Man, Zack Snyder wishes his visuals were this good. Not saying a lot, because Zack Snyder actually... That's like his one really good asset, is making these really cool moments.
I don't know. I mean, I still think he peaked at 300.
Yeah... Well, I'm actually curious. What did you think of his remake of Dawn of the Dead?
I mean, it's all right.
I liked it a lot more than I thought I would.
I'm just not a big zombie person.
That's okay. Yeah, that's fair. As a zombie fan, I liked it a lot more than I was expecting, which is really disappointing. So it's really disappointing when he does shit like, I'm going to, do a Snyder cut of Justice League. I'm going to do, redo Batman v Superman. I'm like, dude, move on. For real. I used to really like you, but you made one of the worst movies I've ever seen and ruined probably one of the most important characters at a pivotal moment in his, not just his character, but also America's history.
Right.
And I'm really having a hard time forgiving you for that. Don't make me not like you. I want to like you, Zack Snyder. And then finally, after all that, it comes down to a mano a mano, as these movies always are. And of course, there's a woman shield. So how do you feel about the woman in distress trope here? That obviously they shamelessly peddle.
I mean, it's stereotypical, and this movie plays off stereotypes, so I can't really be all that mad about it.
Yeah, me neither. I'm just like, maybe there's just because of how the rest of this movie is super creative, especially in its style. I'm like, yeah, I kind of feel like they could have done something a little bit more clever, but at the same time, I acknowledge, like, this does feel logical where it's supposed to go. So, and again, it's still saved by two really charismatic actors here. He really shouldn't be at this point. In the head. Ooh, boy.
Yep. I love it.
Misses.
Completely.
Entirely. Like, dude, what the hell? You fucking idiot. And the worst part is, ooh, ow. Probably wouldn't have flipped him like that, but that was cool. But the sad part is he can't even throw the pistol at him out of anger. How frustrating is that? Who are these dude bros in the shower room?
Right?
Who are these people? You know what? You know what this... Oh my god.
80s time!
This is so dumb. This
I know.
is so dumb. I love it. Ow, ow, ow. But you know what? I'm reminded of all those people that cut away watching this. It's very much like a modern version of The Truman Show. Like if The Truman Show wasn't on TV, but it was on YouTube.
And that's why I'm okay with the woman in distress, and I'm more okay that more and more it's turning into they're fighting back, because who wouldn't?
Yeah, for real. Ow. Beat his ass in! Crack his egg open! Oh, Jesus. It's so drawn out.
Well, yeah, but, I mean, he has limited options with the guns on his hands.
Mm-hmm. Starbucks of murder. The McDonald's of massacre. The... Ow. And goodbye. Splat. He is street pizza.
Oh.
Seriously, like, that shit I feel like is very reminiscent of The Truman Show. You know?
But see, I love where the ending goes from here. Just like,
yes, this is so fucking funny. And like, I'm like, oh, come on, don't hit me with this stupid bullshit. The stupid over-the-top lighting, like...
Right. I love that. It's just like, no, you're bleeding out and you're hallucinating.
Uh-huh. You know, it's actually to the point where he had to... I'm actually glad he said that, because when I first watched that, I'm like, oh, did he not kill the guy?
I love that. PTSD, not a raging lady motor. Yep.
Yeah, well,
exactly.
yeah, for real. I mean, who wouldn't be? I'd be like, dude, yeah, I think we should, like...
It's like,
never
I'm
see each
traumatized,
other
thank
again.
you.
I'm traumatized, thank you. Now, never, ever show up in my life ever again, please. Thank you. And now he's out and about. I just thought this is really cool. Where his hands are all healed up, and he's dressed as an assassin. Oh, that's fucking cool.
Well, I like...
Good shit.
I love the ring.
Yeah, for real, dude. Nice. And of course, he keeps the inhaler. Like, that's the icing on it. Like, now he's off to go kick ass and essentially be John Wick and kill all these people. Yeah. When the shit
and
goes
back
down.
to Cypress Hill.
Yeah. Shit goes down, you better be ready. It goes down, you better be ready. Yeah, that was Guns Akimbo, man. Okay, so how badly would you pay, how much would you pay to watch a sequel to this, where Miles is now full Guns Akimbo and hunting these guys down John Wick style from beginning to end?
I mean, I would not be opposed to it.
I'll fucking watch that shit, man, because now honestly I feel like this would be a strong beginning to a trilogy, where, you know, he's kind of a pussy in the first one, turns into a badass, and I don't know what would be a really good conclusion to that arc. But either way, I would love to see a sequel of this where, because again, you know, like we were promised like blood, mayhem, and gore and whatnot, and guns. Obviously, it's in the title.
Right.
And, you know, it takes a little while for it to get started, sort of. And we don't get it necessarily with Daniel Radcliffe himself until like the climax. Even though it is earned, I can still see people like, I really want Daniel Radcliffe to go full John Wick. Like, just go nuts with it. So that said, I really kind of want to see a sequel to this. Not going to lie.
I mean, I would take more in his heartbeat.
Yeah, for real. But so that was that was a lot of fun, man. And again, we can't really say a whole lot because again, this shit just speaks for itself. Like, what you see is what you really get.
Yeah, I mean, it's just fun. It's so fun.
Man, I'm just listening to the soundtrack because, you know, I'm a real fan of, like, you know, you know, the whole the techno club mix beat for action movies, like in the 90s and especially in like the early 2000s and whatnot. I actually love that trope. I fucking love it. I don't care who you are, those jams on the side, they just slap, and they put, like, they are me just, you know, that's my cocaine, okay? Like, that music is my cocaine. So, like, if you, like, say, Spy Break from The Matrix, the lobby shooting spree, with from Propellerheads, which Propellerheads, that's a great album, by the way, if you've ever heard it. Take California, the opening track, that shit is the bomb. I want to use that in an action movie one day. But yeah, I'm a real big fan of that trope, and because, you know, I remember working in a while ago in a retail shop, and we had a huge, massive order. Turned out to be a bot. But we had this ridiculous run where I had to give 200% for the entire 8-hour shift just to keep up with the order. And the only thing that I had so I had my earbuds while I was working, and you better believe I had shit like this list going in my ear to keep me fucking going. Because again, when the beat really drops, it's like a cocaine surge, and it's awesome. You ever have that with some beats?
Oh yeah, there's definitely some songs where it's like when it kicks in, you're just like,
Well, what are some really good examples?
Oh man, I mean, like you're trying to get me off the top of my head here.
I'm catching him off guard.
Yeah,
think on your feet, Sean.
Bit. Honestly, like Beer by Real Big Fish, like when that like that has that nice little intro, but then like when it fully kicks in,
yeah, once the beat drops, it's like boom, let's go.
It's the horn and the ska stuff kicks in, but yeah, like that is great. Always gets me going. Then there's oh gosh, see, there's so many, and I can't think of a lot of them off the top of my head, but like
it's like you're trying to like organize this shit and be like, oh, that's a good.
I would say a big one for me, honestly, from the get go, because the song just hits hard and fast and doesn't stop, and that's Bad Apple, by the I don't know, from the Bulletstorm album. Because I believe it's actually a cover or a redo. But yeah, that song. And then just coming off the top of my head, I really like the hits in Wrist Cutters by Mindless Self-Indulgent.
Nice.
So that's the best I got off the top of my head. I'm sure there's other ones that I love much more and have more reverence for, but I can't. Guess what? We've been in a pandemic. I haven't been listening to music that drops and makes me feel good.
That's
because
very
nothing's
true.
making me feel good.
That's very true. Like maybe on the occasional night when you're driving at night and there's not a whole lot of traffic, or you're out in the middle of the country. Yeah. And maybe you can really get your, like, you know, like Mona Lisa Overdrive from the Matrix is another really great one for when I'm driving. Okay. Or oh god, what was it? Or hell, even like classics.
Oh, dude, anything by Rage. Like, let's just put that out there. Anything by Rage. When a Rage song fully goes to like, I'm gonna hit right now, it's just like it hits.
Oh yeah, man. Because I'm also thinking of like, you know, even like classics like, you know, Fuel by Metallica or Achilles' Last Stand. Like that shit is just like some great shit when you're like, when the chips are down and you gotta fucking move to get your job done. And I've been there as a filmmaker, man. Like, filmmaking is war. And when you gotta go, I just like, I literally have my phone strapped to my wrist, earbuds coming out of it like Bane, hit that play button and hit like a huge juiced up surge like, yeah, let's get into this!
This might be our most like tangent ending ever, and I'm perfectly okay with that.
Yeah, so am I, man. I mean, like, because like you said, the entire soundtrack for this entire shit, this whole movie is fucking fantastic.
Oh yeah, look, anyone who tries to tell you that music isn't a huge part of film is a damn liar.
Oh, what are you fucking kidding
like,
me?
When you get the right songs and yeah, you use them the right way, it elevates a movie, and that is such a key point.
It doesn't even just elevate it. It literally, there's the soundtrack right there for y'all want to like just write everything down. Go for it. I sincerely encourage for you guys to get like all the songs on this. But the point I was gonna make is that music is so fucking integral to a film, because when it's really used right, that song could now become synonymous with the movie. Great example, Johann Strauss's The Blue Danube, the waltz. That is going to forever be the theme of 2001, and not just the classical piece of music that it was known for hundreds and hundreds of years. You know? Like, when you put the absolute right track with it, it can forever be synonymous with that film. Another great example is Ride of the Valkyries, you know, Apocalypse Now. When you really know how to get it, or I can never remember the name of the actual song, but the opening surfer song of Pulp Fiction. Yeah, that's always going to be the theme from Pulp Fiction, even though it's been a song that's been around for a while. So yeah, that's what happens when you have really great music for your movie. Granted, this movie doesn't do that, but it doesn't need to. Because remember, it's just dumb, fun, fucked up entertainment for the bloody masses.
Exactly.
So I think we can cap it off here. I mean, you ready to cap it off? Because yeah, man, it's been a fun, fucked up February, and we got one more to go. We probably won't reveal it here, but I assure you that we are now officially done with Daniel Radcliffe for now. For now, he's not going to take
For
up the
now.
entire. Yes, he's fun and fucked up, but we agreed that he can't take up the entire month. Let's take it back a little bit. It's cool. So yeah, man. I hope y'all have been enjoying this. We're gonna be back again, as always, next Friday for another fucked up February on Friday. So I've been Tim,
I've been Sean.
and this has been an episode of Never Watch Alone, where you'll never have to watch a movie alone again. Peace.